Arrowhead Stadium, where over 79,000 fans will turn this stadium into one of the loudest in all of the NFL as we get ready for this game between Chicago and Kansas City. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. He'll return it from the 3. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 31. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Kansas City comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Gonzalez, the man in motion. He's running out of time. And he just got hammered. And the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day 1, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
He drops back to pass. Guns it to the middle. What a hit! And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Hester back to return it. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Hester takes it at the 21. The defender gets him to the ground. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
They give it to the tailback. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback.
Oh, that was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Play action. Short throw to the right. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Robinson back deep to return. Gets it away cleanly. He'll take it from the 18. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Croyle comes to the line under center. 2 backs in the eye. Croyle hands it off. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. A gain of around 7 for the back. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Screens it out. Pass completed. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. Johnson gained 6 yards on the play, and with that, they'll come away with a 1st down.
Picked up about 6 yards there for the 1st down, and that's a quarterback and a receiver really understanding the defense. They saw what the defense was giving them, and they simply took it.
They'll throw on 1st down. Surveys the field. Pass is complete, and they get him at the 42. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Rifles it out there. It's dropped. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Johnson is the single setback. Again with the carry. He's tackled at about the 35-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. The Chiefs line up with two tight ends. With the hard throw out to his left. He's dropped right around the 24-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
They're going to pitch it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Johnson gains around 2 yards there on the toss. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Sweep left. He makes a move, and he's brought down. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Let's go right.
Drops back to pass. Here's the throw. He's brought down around the 13-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at about the 11. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Left call.
Feeds it to the back. Tackled at the 11. Johnson gains about a yard on the play. Croyle comes to the line with 3 wide.
Get that ball back. Toby 32. Come on now. Green 88. Watch the screen. Green 88. You got close left. Touch. Right.
Smith on the give. What a brutal hit. And they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Here's the kick. And it's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Davis fields it at the 1. He's hammered at the 34. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Benson is the deep back as they line up in the I. And they use motion. Drops back on first down. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 39-yard line. The receiver found the hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
And that's just a defensive breakdown right there. Anytime you're in a zone defense, to give up a long play like that is just about impossible. That is a major failure on the defensive side.
He's dropped at the 33. A gain of 6 yards. That brings up second down.
Gain of 6.
Benson alone in the backfield. They hand it off again. And he's hammered at the 33-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
Hey, 20. Hey, don't lose the fight. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Fakes to the back. Looking for an open man. And he catches another. He's tackled right around the 14-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
And they get him at the 14. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Grossman lines up under center. Offense lines up in an I. He's looking to throw under heavy pressure. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. That brings up another third down attempt. Grossman comes to the line under center. Single set backfield this time. Grossman dropping back. Passes to his left. He's brought down at about the 11. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. And here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go.
Croyle drops back on first down. And he caught it. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
They give it to the tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
It appears someone jumped early.
False start, offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking,
Still
thanks a
third
lot,
down.
guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Middle. Here we go, Dave. Watch the switch. 48. Friday. Regular. Alert run. Hey, I'm to that ball line.
Back to pass. Goes through his read. Makes the grab. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Hester fields it at the 22. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Everything just seemed to work on that one.
Great blocking usually equals a great return, and that was the case there. Now, certainly we've seen some great punt returners in the game, but this time it was the blockers that got it done and sprung that big one.
He looks to throw on first down. He needs to get rid of it. Falls incomplete. Probably not the best place to try to squeeze the ball into.
Yeah, I think he would have needed a jackhammer to get that one in there. That was tight coverage.
Cuts back and he's dropped. Benson gains about 5 yards on the run. Third down, 5 yards for the first. Ball on the 48. Offset I formation in the backfield. He fakes it. Throws on the run. He's there for the catch. Brought down around the 33-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Pitch out. And he will lose yardage on the play. They tried to get around the corner, but nobody was fooled.
Well, risk reward, anytime you're talking about running the halfback on a sweep, when you get out there, if you can't get that edge block, you take a chance on giving up yardage, and that's exactly what happened there.
He's looking to throw. Passes it out. Page gets the interception. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Back to throw. Makes the short throw. He's tackled at the 25. Franklin gains about 5 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 25. They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Bang right. We up.
He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Darling gains 4 yards on that reception. 3rd and inches. Ball on the 29-yard line. Croyle steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. He throws left. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 36-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. You fell asleep. Play it. Here we go, baby. Hey, let's go.
Johnson on the give. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. The Chiefs come out in the ace formation.
Blue 45. Fargo. Blue 45. Tiger.
Play fake. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield this time. Croyle with the give. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. The Chiefs go with the I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Scatter. Back up.
He'll get it again. And they get him at the 45. The running back picks up 6 on that play. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this 1st down. And that's the end of the 1st quarter. We've got a tie ball game. Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Blue 45. Omaha. You playing, fellas?
They hand it off. Tackled at the 43-yard line. so they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Down in the end zone for a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Draw play. It's a fumble. Ali recovers the loose ball. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 2nd and 9. They're crowding the line. Looked like he might have made contact with an offensive player. Here's the call.
Encroachment. Defense. Repeat 2nd down.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. King! King! Left. Close left over right. Come on, D. King's right.
Gonzalez moves in motion. Nice play fake. The pocket is collapsing. Hillman has the pick. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. So that play goes for about 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Bears come out in a single back formation. They hand it off again. He's tackled at the 13. Benson gets about a yard on the play. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Ace backfield this time. It appears to be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets it away cleanly. Robinson fields it at the 48. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Rush. What you doing?
On the ground with a tailback. He didn't get back to the line. They didn't find any success on the delay.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe.
Hey, come on. Let's go.
He drops back, throws while on the run, and he's drilled at the 38. Completed pass, good for a gain of 10 or so. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert.
Here we go.
Johnson on the give. He's dropped around the 33-yard line. The defense couldn't figure out a way to come up with a stop on that 3rd down attempt.
And let's give that big offensive line a little credit there. They knew they were going to have to drive this defense off the ball, and that's exactly what they did on that one.
Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Urlacher picks it off. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Benson on the inside handoff. Brought down at the 36-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on their own 36. They'll go from the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. And he catches it. And a long 3rd down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on 2nd down, now you're bringing up a 3rd down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
That play was stuffed when you get there.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Gets it away cleanly. Robinson fields it at the 24. He took a shot at the 29-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. 5 DBs on the field.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's stop it right now. Come on,
Croyle back to throw. He throws it. There for the reception. The defense was right there for the stop on the play. Not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 35. Gain of 2.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looking to throw. Surveys the field. Completed. And they get him around the 42-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Scatter! Over top, too straight. Right, goes right.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled around the 48-yard line. About 7 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Kansas City lines up in the offset eye this time. There's a play fake. And it's caught. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. He found his tight end for a 1st down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
Play fake. Throws it short with the catch. Brought down at the 28-yard line. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Croyle is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Is there for the catch. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Watch the ball. Go. Watch the out.
Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. They'll score. Touchdown. Not much doubt about that one, Chris. A very pretty touchdown pass.
And I can tell you one thing about this offense. If you can't stop that play, you're in big trouble because they like that play.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Good distance on the kick. Brought down at the 25. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Drops back. Throws it short. Off-target pass. The receiver can't quite make the grab, just out of his reach.
And sometimes it's up to the receiver to give his quarterback a little more separation so he doesn't have to be quite as careful with the football.
Play action. Looking for an open man. There for the catch. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Tosses it out. And they get him at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. From their own 46-yard line. One man in the backfield. Back to throw. All kinds of pressure. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. He's tackled at the 25. And he probably should have never thrown the ball.
You know, Tom, there are some plays that your coaching staff will tell you, listen, we lost. You know when you step back there and hit that back foot, we lost that play. Just don't make it a disaster. Throw that thing away.
I formation here. He drops back. Gets it off. It's incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Here's the give. Johnson drops it. He picks it up. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 26-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Grossman drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They'll throw on first down. Short throw to the left. Hit hard at the 44-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
The Bears come out with the offset eye. Back to throw. Fires it left. And they get him at the 31. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
They motion to the left. Play fake. Throws on the run. And it's completed. Hester picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll make it second down. Chicago lines up in a double tight set. Feeds it to the back. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Benson gains around 3 yards on the run. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Here we go. Let's go right. Right 20. Right 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Looks down the field. Passes to his left. Tackled at the 17. Clark gains 4 yards and a first down on that reception.
Now we're starting to see this offense get in a nice little rhythm. The quarterback hasn't thrown an incompletion yet on this drive. They look sharp.
Right 20. Right 20. You got that?
On the ground with a tailback. Brought down behind the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Here's a draw. He's dropped at the 14. So they get 5 yards there on the halfback draw. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. The Chiefs line up with a nickelback.
Right 20. Right 20.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him at the 10. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This will be a 27-yard try. And it splits the uprights. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Man in motion. They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 35. Gain of 5 on the play. That brings up second down. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Looks to pass. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Looking to throw. Makes the throw out to his right. And the defender intercepts it. He's brought down at about the 19-yard line. The defense looks like they're running a pick drill out there.
And I think you said that well, because this has been a team defense. They've been getting pressure, good coverage in the secondary, and this quarterback is struggling.
He's dropped around the 18-yard line. They get 2 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Let's get off the field now. Kick 300. Right 20. Kick 300. I got him. Hey, don't lose your bite. Come on.
Setting up play action. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. 2 minutes left in the half. They'll set up inside the 5. Ball on the 3. They're crowding the line. Chicago uses motion.
Come on, D. Please, look. Get him blocked. Let's stop.
Pitch out. He's tackled around the 1-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. The Bears come out with the offset eye. The Bears changing their play at the line. He drops back to pass. And he's dragged down for the sack. The defense just flexed their muscles on that one.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Looking to throw. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. McKee was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. He's got it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. And he gets brought down hard. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Drops back. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line. Looks to be a good gain of 10 or so on the slant that time.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Fires it out. He catches another. And he's decleated at the 50. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He throws right. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Maybe a yard on that completion. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49. The Chiefs come out with 3 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun. Croyle hasn't missed yet. Catch is made. He got decleated. Seems like they're just going to keep throwing in his direction until the defense figures out a way to stop it.
Sure, why not? When you find something that works like that, why go away from it? Here, this combination is working, and until this defense finds a way to stop it, they're not going to change.
Croyle is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Still moving. They sacked him. Boy, you talk about taking a big hit.
Boy, oh boy, he's got to be feeling that one right now. That is one nasty shot. And honestly, I think people are surprised just to see him get up.
And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Chiefs 10, the Bears 9. The kick. Taken at the 5. Drilled at the 33-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They hand it off. He's hammered in the backfield. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Grossman calls for motion left. Grossman drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 35. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Looking to throw. Surveys the field. It's completed. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
There's a play fake, and he only got one hand on it, but he still brings it down. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Grossman is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Brought down around the 30-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. They come out with a big set.
Let's go, guys. Wait 20. Wait 20.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. The defense just ate up that one.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
They go with the run. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
The kick is away. Taken from the 3-yard line. Dropped at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Blue 45. Blue 45. All right. Don't let your man make the play.
Fakes to the back with the pass. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him around the 30-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 30. Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Let's go get it, baby.
Smith gets the carry. He's tackled around the 45-yard line, and that will definitely be enough for the first down.
The defense just couldn't find him on that play. I don't know if they were surprised or what, but that back became a little ghostly. He disappeared.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes the run. Strong throw to his left. It's picked. Huge hit. Make that the 4th interception on the day for this defense.
Well, you have a football, a little wrapping paper, a nice bow on top, perhaps a little glitter, a lot of gift wrap presents for this defense today.
He drops back. Not much time to throw. That pass wasn't even close.
Yeah, it wasn't close because the big guy was giving him a whack just as he let that one go. He was really under some pressure that time.
Chicago lines up in the offset I this time.
Reload. Wait 20. Wait 20. Let's go.
Setting up play action. Brings it in. Brought down right around the 48-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
We up. Wait, 20. Come on, D. Let's go.
Grossman sends a man in motion. Play action. Defense closing in. Rockets it out. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 27. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
It's 1st and 10. Benson is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Grossman back to throw. Under heavy pressure. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
He's tackled right around the 16-yard line, and he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Fargo.
Gives it off. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. From the 9-yard line. The Bears come out with the offset eye. Here's the halfback. He gets in for 6. The offensive line really paved the way on that touchdown run, Chris.
And there's no question that that's what offensive linemen like to do best. Pass blocking is a very passive sort of activity for offensive linemen. These guys from birth are used to attacking, and that's what they did on that play.
It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Stays on his feet. Drilled at the 27. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They line up in the jumbo set. Gives it off. He doesn't get back to the line. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Johnson gets the carry. He's dropped for a loss. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Screen here, Quan, screen. Grace line.
Drops back to pass. Scans the field. Pass is complete. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. It's 4th down. The Chiefs ready to punt this one away. Hester awaiting the return. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Hester fields it at the 30. He's dropped at the 33. They were able to score through the air the last time they had the ball. Let's see what they plan for this drive. The Bears line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. He looks to throw on first down. Short pass to his left. Batted away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Throws it short, and he has his back, who's wide open. Knocked out right around the 48-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He drops back to pass. He is hit hard on the play. Boone gets in there and brings the quarterback down. Second down now with 15 to go. The Bears line up with two tight ends.
Wait 20. Wait 20. Get him back.
It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. A pickup of 5, and so it'll be third down. So another third down upcoming for the offense.
Go get it.
Chicago comes to the line with 3 wide.
Wait 20.
He's looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up fourth down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on first and second down and left themselves in third and long. Just too much to overcome.
Punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. And they use motion.
Let's stop it right now. We stop the run first.
Fakes to the back. Oh, and they got him. They need to find a better way to protect him out there.
Wow, did you see the shot he took on that one? This guy's a tough guy, but if you keep taking shots like that, you better have somebody in the bullpen warming up.
New 45. New 45. Right. Who's right? Hey, let's go now.
He drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. And he's out at the 14. Third and long. Ball on their own 14. Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Croyle drops back. He's dropped for the sack. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do you do?
Holtwit will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will take over at the 47-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Toss. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Benson gains around 8 yards on the run. 2 yards away here on second down. Grossman is under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
Gets the throw off. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass open it up down the field.
Kick 300. Kick 300.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Tackled right around the 20-yard line. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
They hand it off. Excellent open field tackle. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. From the 16-yard line.
I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield.
Hands up up front. Like 20. Like 20. Pony.
McKee takes it up the middle. What a shot! 2-yard pickup. That'll bring up third down.
Gain of 2.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 14. The Bears come out in the ace formation.
Here we go. Like 20. Like 20. Jam free.
Fakes to the back. Moves up. And it's caught wide open. He's dropped at the 7. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Benson, the lone back.
Like 20. Like 20. Watch the ball. Yeah. 56.
Benson, the ball carrier. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Like 20. Like 20.
Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 10. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that makes it third down. Well, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll need 10 for the score. From the gun. Chicago motions right.
Like 20.
Grossman back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's tackled at the 1. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those 3rd and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
He's got it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. Here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. Brought down at the 34-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The Chiefs come out in the ace formation. Gives it off. And they get him at the 37. 4-yard gain on the play. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score in this one is the Bears 22, the Chiefs 10. Kansas City motions right.
Play smart, man. Come on.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
They'll throw for the first. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. And that was a dangerous pass.
Dangerous for most, but not so dangerous for this guy. When you have a strong arm like this quarterback, you can take a few extra chances.
48. Other side. Come on,
He looks to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure. And he caught it. To the 20. To the 10. And he's dropped inside the 5. And that was a huge gain through the air.
There's nothing like a big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
First and goal, and the offense needs a touchdown to get back into this game.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Kansas City uses motion.
Come on. Right, left. Watch the ball. Kings left.
Fakes the run. To the end zone. Basher catches it. Interception. And he gets another one. That makes 2 on the game.
You know, it's so hard for a quarterback because his reads will take him to a certain side of the field. But if that one player who keeps picking you off is on that certain side of the field, now confusion starts to set in.
Hard count. Stay in your lane.
Grossman hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 20-yard line. Nowhere to go on the delay.
No gain.
Benson alone in the backfield.
Here we go. Lane 20, come on, bro. Lane 20. Regular. Over top, 2 straight. Right.
Looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. Tackle around the 24-yard line. Hester grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. So that'll make it 3rd down. The defense sets up in the nickel.
Kick 300. 20. Kick 300.
Man in motion. Drops back. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
He makes another catch. Brought down at the 44-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man covering.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Back to throw. Goes through his read. Grossman gets sacked. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
Grossman back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's brought down at about the 41. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped around the 40-yard line. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Maynard punts it, and this wasn't his best effort. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off.
Left smash free. There we go.
He's looking to throw. Passes to his left. Knocked out right around the 26-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
48. Get him blocked. Zebra.
He drops back to pass. Loose ball. Picks it up. Ball popped out on that play, but they got it back.
And I can tell you this, just because you recover that fumble doesn't necessarily mean you're going to keep it. You have to be a man to hold on to one of those things at the bottom of a pile.
Blue 45. Scatter.
Back to pass. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Turbo. Switch. Get ready. Queen.
They give it to the tailback. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback from their own 36-yard line. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Back to throw. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 48-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Short gain on that completion. That'll make it second down. From their own 48-yard line.
Let's go right.
The Bears line up with 6 DBs on the field. Croyle back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And they get him at the 39-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Gives to the back. Dropped behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Croyle hasn't missed yet. Short pass. He's tackled at the 35. 6-yard gain. 3rd and 7 coming up here. And this is the 10th play of the drive. Looks to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Still perfect on the drive. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 20. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
That's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Watch the back! Whoever got the back! Let's go! Watch it,
Brought down at the 18-yard line. So a gain of about 1, and so it'll be 3rd down. Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. 3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. He's there for the catch. He's dropped around the 11-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Friday! Hang on!
They go with the run. He's brought down right around the 4-yard line. Gain of a handful, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll line it up, 5 yards for the score. The Chiefs go with the I formation. Looks to pass. Throws short. He's in. Touchdown. That was a nice pitch and catch by these two.
That play is just so hard to stop down here on the goal line. All you have to do is get a little body position. Quarterback zips it in there. These two guys are tremendous at that play.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 27. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll take over at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Only one man back. Sets up the play action. Hart was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27. The Bears come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Little handoff. He's tackled at about the 35-yard line. That's a good 9-yard gain.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
Again with the carry. They will be short. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuck.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
He gets it away. Robinson takes it at the 23. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return. Now this offense will come on the field and try to get another drive going like their last, which resulted in a long touchdown drive. On the ground with a tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd down. From their own 26-yard line. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Again with the run. And they get him right around the 26-yard line. Not much there, and that makes it 3rd down. The defense is in the nickel. Looking to throw. Throws a bullet. Brought down at the 46-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
It's the tailback. He's dropped right around the 50-yard line. Johnson gains about 4 yards on the play. Croyle comes to the line under center. I formation this time. Johnson gets another handoff, and he will lose yardage on the play. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. He drops back. Looks for a man open. Comes down with it. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
Holquit will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 20. 1st down now and 10 to go.
20. Right 20. We'll make this run, baby. Screen here, Quan. Screen. Let's stop it right now.
They'll give it off here. Brought down around the 22-yard line. Gain of 2. That brings up second down. From their own 22-yard line. Chicago lines up in a goal line set. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Grossman will hand it off. He fights forward to about the 23. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Kansas City lines up with 5 defensive backs. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. Peterson gains about 5 yards on the run.
So with under 2 minutes to go now, this offense failed to get the job done. They're going to have to punt the football away, and now the game is going to be placed in the hands of the defense. Okay, you really have to use the clock wisely now. They can still throw the thing over the middle, but the focus and the majority of the passes have to be to the outside to give these receivers a chance to get out of bounds.
He's looking to throw. Looks left, throws, and he can't hang on to it. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
You're the lucky winner of the Best After a Day Grand Prize.
Man in motion.
You're good, you're good. What's the call?
Drops back, throws it. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Poe was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Seated in section 44, row 9.
Chicago lines up with their dime defense.
Camcorder.
48. 48. ADO. Tom, with our hook. You go, no, stay down, stay down.
He drops back, looking for an open man. Right through his hands. Poe was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looks to pass. Throws it out. Not able to make the catch in traffic. Chicago comes out looking to put this game away. Chicago lines up in a double tight set. Here's the fullback. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. And that will bring up second down. It's second down and 8 to go. Benson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Hands it off. He's tackled at about the 45-yard line. 2-yard pickup, and so it'll be third down. From the 46-yard line.
Watch the ball.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Grossman hands it off straight ahead. He makes his way to about the 38, and that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
Grossman will hand it off. Tackled around the 31-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. They take a knee. Third down, 5 yards for the first. Ball on the 33-yard line. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Bears 22, the Chiefs 17.